Alright, WWE TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, 2010. I'm gonna go off and say pay-per-view. It was a great pay-per-view. But the thing is, I didn't have a lot of fun watching the show. Now you're probably gonna ask yourself, alright, so why is pay-per-view great, but you didn't have any fun watching it? You see, I'm guessing, this is what I'm just guessing, that I'm just, exhausted from last night's pay-per-view, Final Battle. The pay-per-view, it was great too. It was a phenomenal pay-per-view. I haven't marked out so hard in a while, I think. Probably since Miz won the WWE title. And, I guess I'm just so wore out from last night's pay-per-view that I really didn't, have anything to look forward to in this pay-per-view. But, all said and done, this pay-per-view was still great no matter what. I'm going to rewatch it when it was on DVD again, so see if I have fun watching it then, because like I said, I really didn't have that much fun watching the show. Well, I kind of did towards the end, last two matches, because I started getting involved. I started like screaming at the TV and everything. But like I said, still a great pay-per-view from WWE, one of the top, probably even the top, maybe three best pay-per-views this year. I'm not sure. I know definitely the top five for me, but I'm not sure about top three. Alright, first match to kick off the show was the triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dolph Ziggler versus Jack Swagger versus Kofi Kingston. Very good opener. I had a lot of fun watching the show. Well, not a lot of fun, but it was easy to sit through and watch. Dolph Ziggler retained, which I was surprised. I thought they'd get the belt to Swagger here, and the ending was kind of stupid in my opinion, because you had both Swagger and Kofi climb the ladder, and they both got the belt, but the belt dropped on the ground, and Ziggler just runs and grabs the belt, and the referee's like, alright, Ziggler retains. I'm like, seriously, that's how you're going to finish the opener? You're going to have the belt drop and just have Ziggler run, grab the title, and run off with it? I didn't like the ending, but, the match was a great match, great opener from WWE right there. Yeah, so nothing special there. Next you had was the Divas Tag Team Tables match, Natalya and Beth versus LayCool. This was actually a pretty good Divas match, to tell you guys the truth. It actually got some time too, it got like 10 minutes, so it was pretty lengthy. They actually had a spot where Beth Phoenix actually fell on her neck, and it looked like she might have broke her neck there. It looked like it actually hurt a lot, but she apparently didn't hurt that much because she was fine. But the end came when Natalya was on the top ropes, and LayCool tried to suplex Natalya, but Natalya pushed them, and they landed on the table. But the funny part is the table did not even break. It bent in a little bit, but it didn't break. So I thought that was pretty freaking funny. And then Natalya gets on the top rope and does like a freaking frog splash or something, and they go through the table, and Natalya and Beth Phoenix win the match. Nothing special, but it was probably the best Divas match this year. So yeah. Next you had a match which was, I guess, announced before the match, because Nexus was backstage saying how they're going to win the tag team titles back. Now I was thinking they're talking about tomorrow, but I guess it was here. WWE Tag Team Championship match, Santino, Marella, and Vladimir Kozlov versus Heath, Slater, and Justin Gabriel. Nothing special here. It was longer than their Survivor Series match. Like I said, nothing special here, but at the end, Nexus tried to do her little thing where they distract the ref and one member attacks, the opposing team, but McGillicuddy wanted to do that. The ref saw him and, rang the bell for disqualification. So Santino and Vladimir retained by DQ, but then they started the beat down on Santino and Vladimir, and Barrett came down with a steel chair and just beat the crap out of Santino and Vladimir with that steel chair. And, it was all raising it like he's all badass and everything, and then, it goes to its little preview videos they do like in between matches and stuff. I said nothing special here though. What match is next? Oh, next you had it was the ladder match to be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, John Morrison versus Sheamus. This was a great match. Morrison's ankle got fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. Morrison's ankle. My brother, because him and his friend were sitting there watching with me, they even thought he broke his ankle. They seriously said, "Why? How is he still doing this?" Because it looks so real. It looked like he actually hurt his ankle a lot. So they're like, "How is he still doing this?" So Morrison, he had his ankle worked out a lot, They actually had it where Sheamus put the chair, not the chair, the ladder between his ankle, and just had him, throwing it down, and he's just working on his ankle throughout the entire match. And towards the end it was pretty sick. They're on the ladder, and they both fell back, and Sheamus went through a ladder which was set like across the announce table and the ring. Sheamus went through that, and Morrison landed on the ground, landing on his ankle. But Morrison started climbing that ladder like nothing happened to his ankle, and then Sheamus runs in, trying to prevent Morrison from climbing, and then Morrison, Sheamus pushes the ladder back, but Morrison pushes back, and Morrison just kicks the crap out of Sheamus in the face, and John Morrison climbs the ladder and retrieves the contract and is now the new #1 contender for the WWE Championship, which is very good. We get to see Morrison in a WWE Championship match finally, which is overdue, what a lot of people are saying. Sorry, impatient bitch. You don't have to talk to me. Oh my god. I'm sorry. If I don't reply within, 5 minutes of a text, Jade's all pissed at me. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Morrison is the new #1 contender for the WWE Championship, which is good. Like I said, it's good seeing young talent in the WWE Championship picture. As a lot of people would say, Morrison's #1 contendership is long overdue. But I think this is perfect to tell you guys the truth, because they're starting a new year. So new year means new contenders, new champions, and everything. So looking forward to the future for John Morrison. Then you got backstage where you had the Miz talking about how he's gonna put Randy Orton through a table, and he had the WWE title inside a briefcase, like one of those briefcases you put like heck of money in. He opens it and he pulls the title out. I'm like, that's pretty badass right there, and that's leading into the next match, which was the tables match for the WWE Championship, The Miz vs. Randy Orton. The match was alright. It wasn't anything special. I wasn't really expecting anything from this match. Is it me, or is Randy Orton cannot work good matches? Sorry, I just cannot talk today with new contenders and champions. Like, you couldn't really work well with Sheamus. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. See, I hate my life. As I was saying, she's all pissed at me now. Fuck you guys, because you made my girlfriend pissed at me. Hope you all burn in hell. I'm just kidding. What was I saying now? Fuck. Oh yeah, Randy Orton can't work good with anyone these days, because he couldn't work really good with Sheamus until like their third match. He couldn't work good with Barrett at all, in my opinion, and now he can't work good with The Miz. So Orton, you just can't work all with anybody, can you? Alright, he can, but like the younger guys he cannot work with. It was alright. Alex Riley played a big factor in this match. Like I said, the match was nothing special. Towards the end of the match, the referee got knocked out when Randy Orton pushed The Miz, and The Miz hit him. Randy Orton, Alex Riley tried to get in the way, but Randy Orton get Alex Riley an RKO. Then he gave a power bomb to Randy Orton through the table, and Miz came out of nowhere and gave the skull crushing finale to Randy Orton. And then Miz drags Alex Riley out of the table spot where it broke, and he threw Orton onto the spot, and he ran out the ref and said, "Hey, I put Orton through the table, I won the match." And the ref's like, alright, the match is over. Miz is all celebrating. It shows the replay in Titantron, and then, shows when it goes back to, Miz celebrating, all you see is Mike Chioda in the background going, "Hey, no, you come back over here. No, the match is not over. Get back over here." And Miz is like, what? And then he rings the bell. Orton's going beast on Miz, he's going beast. He throws Miz back in the ring, and Orton jumps on the apron, over the ring ropes, and then Miz pushes Alex Riley. Alex Riley hits Orton. Orton flies back through a table, and Miz retains the WWE Championship. Like I said, nothing special here. The good thing is we get to see John Morrison versus The Miz for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Thank God. We actually have a main event for the WWE Championship, which involves just young guys. Miz and Morrison, two uprising stars in WWE. No main event guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, Sheamus, of them going at it. So thank you for this great main event we're going to get at the Royal Rumble. And then he goes backstage where you have Alberto Del Rio and Rosa Mendes, which was, I like what I was seeing with Rosa Mendes, you know what I'm saying. And then, Edge popped out of nowhere, and Edge's like, you know what, me and you and Ray should team up on Kane to get him out. And Del Rio's like, are you serious? And Edge is like, oh, hell no, bro. Everyone's for themselves, basically. And, that led to the next match, which surprisingly was not the main event, Fatal 4-Way Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kane versus Edge versus Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio. All I gotta say is this match was great. It was a great match. This is where I started to get into, fan mode, marking out mode. I had a lot of fun watching this match. There was so many spots. It was awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. This was an awesome match. You had freaking Rey Mysterio tip the ladder and Alberto fall through the tables like Edge did the Undertaker at One Night Stand 2 years ago, which was sick. You had Kane tombstone the hell out of Rey Mysterio. You had Edge spear Kane, and Kane jumped and fell through a table. So many spots here. You had Alberto's sick kicks to the head. Sick match, guys. But towards the end, I got kind of disappointed. Edge got the win and became new World Heavyweight Champion. I don't have a problem with Edge as champion. I really don't. It's just, I thought that they would have Kane have a long run as champion. I thought they would have Kane go to, Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber and drop the title. Because honestly, I didn't want to see Kane drop the title right now. I mean, I know he had it for 5 months, but still, he shouldn't have dropped it, in my opinion. He should have dropped it at Elimination Chamber. So, most likely at the Royal Rumble, we're going to see Edge versus Kane again. So, not looking forward to that. But like I said, Kane is your new World Heavyweight Champion. And then, backstage. Oh yeah, before that, backstage, you had whatever. I don't know what I'm saying right now. All right, that's the match backstage. Well, this did not happen after the match, but I forgot to mention this. Between one of the matches, I don't remember when each backstage segment happens. But you had Barrett and Harris walk in the locker room, and Nexus was beaten. Their shirts were ripped and everything. Their arm had a chair on it and everything. They were just all messed up in the locker room. And then Cody Rhodes has come out and talking about grooming tips. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Cody Rhodes, get the hell off my TV before I throw my phone at the TV. And then you had this whole Santa Claus crap come out. You had the Bellows and Big Show come out. And Big Show's throwing out his Knucklehead DVDs, promoting Knucklehead for the millionth time, which, by the way, we know his movie is out, so stop promoting it. And, this segment was okay. Basically, you have Cody Rhodes call Big Show ugly, and blah, 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 leading up to Cody Rhodes getting spine busted by Big Show. By the way, that was one badass spine buster, by the way. And then Cody Rhodes gets stripped by Big Show. Big Show's all ripping off his shirt and everything. And then he unbuckles his freaking belt and takes his pants off, which I thought was kind of gay, to tell you guys the truth. And, it was a stupid segment. Just pay-per-view time killer, I guess. And then you had the main event, which I was actually kind of shocked it was the main event. But before that, you had Barrett and Husky Harris walking to the ring. And before that, they're walking through like a doorway. All of a sudden, Husky Harris gets hit in the face with a steel chair. And John Cena pops out and says, "Hey, Barrett, I'll see you in the ring." And then he went to the main event, Cherry's match, John Cena versus Wade Barrett. The match started off pretty slow. It's actually kind of boring. But towards I'd say the last 5 to 7 minutes, the match got very, very good and entertaining to watch. Now, the beginning of the match, it wasn't anything special. They're basically just chasing each other. They're trying to see who would get the steel chair first and use it. But, it was nothing special. Eventually, by the way, I was kind of shocked. Last year, the match had countouts and disqualifications. If you use like a different weapon, you got DQ'd and you got counted out. This time, it surprisingly didn't have any DQs or countouts at all, so I was kind of shocked by that. They eventually let up on the entranceway, and I thought it was pretty funny because Cena set up the steel steps right on the railing, and Cena got out and got one of those the announcer chairs they have. But by the way, it's the same exact chair I have for my computer. I'm not even kidding. And, he puts Barrett on it, and he rolls Barrett down into the steel steps. I'm like, alright, that definitely had to hurt. Just looking at it made my face hurt, alright? And, the match started getting pretty good. I actually really started to enjoy this match. And then, towards the end, Cena just beat the living hell out of Barrett with a steel chair. And then, Cena got 6 steel chairs, threw him in the ring. He set him up, a row of 3 and another row of 3, like sitting facing to each other. Picks Wade Barrett and gives Wade Barrett the AA onto the steel chairs, which had to hurt like a bitch. I'm not even kidding. That had to hurt for real. I'm like, dude, my brothers are even saying, my brothers and his friend were even saying that had to hurt like hell. And then Cena gets the 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing this ends the Cena and Nexus feud. because, you know, after the match, Cena's like, it's done, it's finished. So I'm guessing, I don't know if you guys heard that, but that hurt. As I was saying, Cena's basically saying, you know, the feud's finally over. And then after the match, when Wade Barrett started walking out, you know, Cena ran out the Wade Barrett and hit him with a steel chair a couple times. And then he threw him over by, like, where the stage is at, like, the side of the stage, you know. And he took, like, this, I don't know what the hell it's called. It's like a table, but it's like, it's kind of like, it's hard to describe what it is, but I'll just say it's some kind of table. He puts it over Barrett, and because they had a bunch of steel chairs tied up to the top of the ceiling, Cena pulls a steel chair, and all the chairs land on the table, which is I cannot talk today, I apologize. He pulls it, and a bunch of steel chairs fall right where Wade Barrett's at, the table on top of him, so, you know, it didn't hurt, but it must have hurt his ears, though, hitting all the right above his head. So, like I said, the main event this was a good main event. Not bad. In my opinion, their Hell in a Cell match is better, but this is, you know, more fun to watch, in my opinion. So, conclusion, TLC, great pay-per-view, a very fun show, probably, because, like I said, I really didn't enjoy half the show, because I was more out from last night's pay-per-view, but still, most likely a very enjoyable show. Great pay-per-view in my opinion. I'm Zach. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.